But it turns out, seems to turn out, at least when I look out at the world, and of course I could be wrong, that when it comes to genocide and racism and raping children, it turns out those wrongs are not absolute. It turns out it depends just who is being genocided, if that's even a word, who is being subjected to racism. And it also turns out it depends exactly who is raping the children and which children. If the people being genocided are Palestinian, for example, it turns out that's, well, let's just say that's different. Not the same as the Armenian genocide, the Holocaust, Bosnia, Rwanda. There's some late in the day noise about it now, but Gaza is rubble. People are starving to death before our eyes. What's happening there is being described as a genocide. And yet, in terms of genocide being an absolute wrong, intolerable, never again, it turns out we have been and still are just watching it unfold before our eyes. Never again doesn't apply, not so far, not in the case of the Palestinians. This is a permanent stain on humanity, and so it should be, but it's not stopping, far less being stopped by a world certain that genocide is an absolute wrong, as I'm sure I was taught. It also turns out that racism is, let's say, a grey area. When it's being inflicted on black or brown people, then it's an absolute wrong, and rightly so. But when it's against white people, well, that's, how to say it, that's apparently different. White people are even encouraged to be self-loathing, ashamed of the colour of their skin on account of their history and culture.